Happen now. Now's the vibrate. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now I'm chilling off of Highway 110, aka I-10, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Y'all, I'm familiar with where I'm from, or know where I'm at. I'm from Opelousas, Louisiana, but it's a whole nother story, whole nother place for a different time. But right now, chilling in nature. Want to bring up some information that I just came across that I found interesting, you know what I'm saying? About well, in between Dr. Sebi and Dick Gregory, you know what I'm saying? Lately they had this video where Dick Gregory, was calling out Dr. Sebi as not say calling him out, but calling him, basically calling him an agent, or basically somebody that works for the government, and that his whole case was, fake and this and that, And a lot of us, we know, the brethren Dick Gregory, you know what I'm saying? He's factual about a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, and be having a lot of documents to back things up. But, with that situation there, from what I heard, he may have been just being a little bitter, you know what I'm saying? And to speak on it, had the brethren Blue Pill, you know what I'm saying? If y'all familiar with Blue Pill and Red Pill, they be on the conscious network called Sinetta TV. Sinetta TV is a YouTube channel you can subscribe to. Sinetta S-A, then skip a line, N-E-T-E-R TV. But check that out. But the brethren Blue Pill was talking about, matter of fact, the brethren Blue Pill, his mom used to date Dr. Sebi, you know what I'm saying? Used to go with Dr. Sebi. So the brethren Blue Pill was around, around the people who dealt with the court case and all that, you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, from which he was saying on the video, which you could go check that out too. But he basically was talking about how, with Dr. Sebi and the Dick Gregory situation, like Dick Gregory was like the first, one of the first people in general to bring up the vegetarian, vegan diet, you know what I'm saying, in America, and give it popularity or whatever. And matter of fact, I think it was what he called the Bohemian diet, I want to say, and had a book on it and everything. You could go Google and check it out. Matter of fact, the brethren Dick Gregory got more than one book, but he definitely had, a book on basically, being healthy and how to, be a vegetarian, things of this nature. And, he had in his book, though, with his diets, and he had some of the, how can I say, the fruits or the vegetables and things of this nature were known as hybrids, you know what I'm saying? And with Dr. Sebi being so deep in the studies, you know what I'm saying, chemically and scientifically, like Dr. Sebi knew that and kind of came at, the brethren Dick Gregory's information, you know what I'm saying? In other words, to say like, hey man, that's some hybrids you talking about, you know what I'm saying? And that, is about the, electric foods like he always talk about, and the alkaline foods and foods that haven't been manipulated by man, you know what I'm saying? But by this happening, you know what I'm saying, of course, human nature, 'cause that's the thing too, you know what I'm saying? Even as the elders, man, the elders are, they still in this 666 body too. So, that human nature, that ego come out of them too, no matter how much truth, knowledge, and wisdom they have, and how spiritual they may be, they break down into the human faction too, they are humans too. And, that was the situation, like, that created a little turmoil between the two elders, you know what I'm saying? Where, it wasn't necessarily like purpose, but, Dr. Sebi was just saying, hey, look, I know for sure it's, them hybrid, vegetables you're talking about, is, it's not the best way. And after that, happened, and then lately you see the video where Dick Gregory, like I say, was talking and getting interviewed, and he bring up Dr. Sebi, and he's like, oh man, Dr. Sebi, a government agent, you know what I'm saying? huh? I love doing that, boy. That's my brother. I like when he do that. Like when he always say something like, huh? You understand me? Huh? And peace and love to my brethren. Both of the, matter of fact, to the brethren Sebi in the ancestral realm and the brethren Dick that's still with us, man. Much love to both of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But the brethren was, a matter of fact, and as much as the brethren, and that did make sense what the brethren Blue Pill said, because, as much as documentation on other stuff that, that Dick Gregory speak on and have, he didn't, he was mostly just naysaying the Dr. Sebi situation and not really saying he had proof, just like, like you think a person barefooted going, go up in the Supreme Court and win a court case, you know what I'm saying? I mean, which I feel him on that because I was thinking of that. I'm like, he has a point, you know what I'm saying? And because even hearing Dick Gregory say it myself, I'm like, I don't know if I could straight up call, the brethren Dick Gregory, the brethren Dr. Sebi, an agent. It's just other truths that go into the knowledge. And I heard the brethren speak before, and there's certain things where I'm like, like, nah, this gotta be, real what he's speaking on. But he was like, yeah, the brethren, was barefoot in court, this and that, how you gonna win the case, But and that goes back to me with my old videos and stuff too, with about doing your research, you know what I'm saying? By fully, staying open-minded and flexible, like water, be able to move and maneuver like water, you know what I'm saying? And stay flexible and open-minded. Because it's different facts and things that get thrown at you every day. And the Brethren Blue Pill, matter of fact, if you check out the video, he even go as far as to say, like, come at him with all the type of information and things that you think you have. He's like, but I know for a fact, that Dr. Sebi is not an agent, and that is just Dick Gregory being, kind of mad over that situation, like I say, because Dr. Sebi, came to America with this information, like, to disprove everybody. He was on a man on a mission, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, his mission and Dick Gregory words and his mission, had to, cross and kind of go over it, you know what I'm saying? Which that could happen, and the thing about it is, to a matter of fact, and that's where the spirituality, the open-minded, and the unconditional love come in. We may have different information, or we may, like I say, we may disagree upon certain things, but that don't mean we have to be disgruntled and be mad or you know what I'm saying, not get along, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean we can't get along just because we have two different forms of information, or we have different opinions about certain information, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing too, down to a point I wanted to make too. Because like with me, I also, like, I ain't gonna say, I say struggle with the elders. That's a bad lack of a better word, but like, I have that thing with elders where, a lot of elders, or I should say elders, have that thing with me sometimes, that problem where they see me and they come around me and they feel and know I got so much knowledge, but they don't want to be, they want to seem like they're not the elder, you know what I'm saying? So they want to drop knowledge and try to, give me knowledge that I either already may have, or, you know what I'm saying, or something that may not even be, necessarily real important knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But, and with me though, I stay humble and open-minded, where I try to still listen, but there's some cases where some elders be trying to tell me stuff, and it is just completely wrong. Like, it don't even go with the true spirituality of things. They just kind of want to make their own way about things. Like, like I say, wanting to feel that elder, that elder vibration. They want to kind of be, how can I say, they want to drop some knowledge on you and be some type of help. Because being an elder, being some older person, you would kind of feel a little useless if you can't drop knowledge, or or if you can't help a youngster with some type of thing. You kind of feel like you lose your ego identity to a certain extent. That's where it becomes unhealthy, because then it's like, now you're trying to tell me information and trying to make me like your son in me, and like you're giving me information just so it could help your ego. You know what I'm saying? That's when it's not good. That's acidic behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't have that. That's why when I'm around people, you know what I'm saying, I try to let people talk, even when I kind of even feel that 100% what they saying, and I lie, not 100%, but like I just could tell that they just expressing their opinion. I'll put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not really factual, and that they, you know, it's not really nothing I'm gonna get from it. But they expressing themselves, and sometimes it's just a respectful, humble thing to do is just listen. Sometimes listen to people. But with that situation, like I say, man, the elders, as much as wisdom and knowledge, and as much as they know, and as much as spirituality, that they're connected with, they could also be wrong at times too. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, to stay open-minded and smart enough to peep that. You know what I'm saying? To not just go along with information just because so and so an elder. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's so much information, there's so many things out there, so much facts that could possibly, I mean, when I say facts change, but more in essence of like information, what type of information or where we getting from. There's always new findings, or like, oh, we found this new species or this and that proves this, and it either adds to a fact or it disproves something else. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you gotta stay flexible with your information, But I think that's about it. It's just with the brethren, you can't. As a matter of fact, and that's a lesson we gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? If we have information that may clash or things of that nature, you wanna find a reasonable ground to stand on, or if we're gonna disagree, we don't have to be angry or mad or mean at each other, or have a negative vibration between each other. You know what I'm saying? We could keep it positive and disagree at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you build. You know what I'm saying? A part of us, being here is the aspect of source. That masculine, feminine, that aspect. On the human experience. You know what I'm saying? And we're meant to have these different little mind frames, because if we all was the same, we wouldn't be evolving. You know what I'm saying? So as much as we are the same through the spirit of God, through the essence of source, we are different, and in essence, in this human experience, meant to be different, because that helps us build and help us evolve. You know what I'm saying? And help the revolution, the revolution, evolution. But I think that's all I have to speak on that situation. Like I say, man, the brethren Dick Gregory, very, very smart, wise brethren, and the brethren Dr. Sebi, you know what I'm saying, which live on forever, my brethren, on the transition, on the ancestor realm, but peace and love to you also. But it just we just gotta pay attention to things like that and stop it from tearing us apart. Because like when I heard that, I almost like picture being in, like I know y'all all felt the same. A lot of you, like when you heard Dick Gregory say how he was an agent. Huh. But when you heard the brethren say that, I'm pretty sure it was like, damn, wait. So I've been going hard for Dr. Sebi. It is hard, and he an agent. You know what I'm saying? But which, like, when I quickly heard it, I'm like, well, hold on, Corey. Dick Gregory just, he's speaking on this, but we ain't really, speaking. And Dick Gregory, the brethren known for, having that kind of, with his information, So, sometimes you gotta watch out for stuff like that. But as a matter of fact, before I end this video, I want to end by giving another shout out to, brethren Blue Pill, and matter of fact, in this brethren Red Pill, Blue Pill, Red Pill, all the brethren from the conscious society, from the Sinetta TV fam. Matter of fact, man, hopefully, matter of fact, if any one of you brethren's watching this, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, man, I would like to get y'all brethren's down in the Louisiana area, man, in the Baton Rouge, or matter of fact, even down in my hometown, Opelousas, man, get some knowledge pumping down here, you know what I'm saying, in the South, man, where it all started, where all these, where the voodoo vibrations and where, those heavy melanated vibrations, deeply rooted, you know what I'm saying? Because in most cases, most of the brethren in, New York and all these other places, you know, they come from the South, you know what I'm saying? So, my brethren, peace and love, man. Hotel, respect and love everything y'all doing. Matter of fact, y'all my motivation for my videos and everything too. You know what I'm saying? But peace to all those brethren. Like I say, Sidnetta TV. Go and subscribe to that. Matter of fact, any of the brethren, Dr. Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, like all the brethren, man. But Sidnetta TV, SANETER TV. Go check that out, man. Peace. Happy now. You know what I'm saying? It's just beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Go there, gaze at the view. Even with the highway, man, it's still nice. Surprised they ain't got no ducks around me right now. Happy now and peace.